The U.S. Bitcoin Reserve, the biggest financial move in history, imaging the U.S. government stockpiling Bitcoin just like it does with gold. Sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly what's happening. President Donald Trump has just signed an executive order for the creation of a U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve. Think of it like Fort Knox, but for Bitcoin. And that's not all. The White House has also announced a U.S. digital asset stockpile, the first government-held collection of cryptocurrencies in history. Even more shocking, there's talk of zero capital gains tax for all U.S.-based crypto projects. But why is the government doing this? How will it work? How much Bitcoin will they hold? And what does this mean for Bitcoin's future? Let's break it all down, because this could be one of the most historic financial moves of our lifetime. And if you love finance, crypto, and smart investing, make sure to subscribe and stay till the end. So, what exactly is the U.S. Bitcoin Reserve? It's similar to reserves the U.S. already holds, like oil, gold, and rare minerals. And believe it or not, even 1.4 billion pounds of cheese stored in Missouri. But why is the U.S. suddenly moving into Bitcoin? To understand that, we need to look at history. Over 75% of the U.S. was bought with just $40 million as settlers expanded westward. Louisiana, Texas, California, and even Alaska were all real estate deals that built America's wealth. Today, we're in a digital era, where money is shifting from the physical world to the digital world, and Bitcoin is at the center of this new economy. The U.S. is planting its flag early before other countries do, but there are three big reasons behind this decision. 1. Hedging against inflation. Bitcoin, with its fixed supply of 21 million coins, is seen as a digital version of gold, protecting against money printing and dollar devaluation. 2. Owning the most valuable digital property. Bitcoin could help reduce national debt in the future. 3. Staying ahead in the global digital economy. Countries like El Salvador already adopted Bitcoin, boosting their economy and tourism. The IMF even warned them to stop buying it, proving that Bitcoin is now a serious financial weapon. Now, how will this Bitcoin reserve actually work? And how is it different from the digital asset stockpile? The strategic Bitcoin reserve is purely for Bitcoin, no XRP, Solana, or Cardano. The government is not spending taxpayer money to buy more. Instead, they're holding onto the 200,000 Bitcoin already seized from criminals and dark markets. Even more importantly, the White House has ordered not to sell from this pile. Instead, the government may find creative ways to acquire more Bitcoin by shifting gold holdings, cutting government inefficiencies, or selling unused federal properties. This move officially solidifies Bitcoin as a U.S. strategic asset alongside oil, gold, and yes, even that 1.4 billion pound cheese reserve.
But what does this mean for other cryptocurrencies like XRP, Solana, and Cardano? These projects could still play a massive role in the future. There are 4 key categories of digital assets. 1. Digital commodities. Bitcoin is already seen as digital gold, with no issuer or central control. 2. Digital currencies. These are stable coins like USDC and Tether backed by fiat money. 3. Digital securities. Imagine stocks like Apple or Tesla being traded 24/7 on the blockchain. 4. Digital tokens. Projects like Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano help fund smaller tech innovations. Even though Bitcoin is taking the lead, altcoins still have potential in the future economy. Now, for those who are skeptical about Bitcoin, why does the US even need it? It's true, the US already stockpiles physical reserves of oil, medical supplies, and gold. But Bitcoin is a monetary asset, not a company stock. Apple or Tesla shares can crash based on bad earnings. But Bitcoin is a global financial protocol, not controlled by any company or government. It could serve as a hedge against financial collapse, economic warfare, or a banking crisis. So, will the US invest in other digital assets too? Maybe, but not through this reserve. Instead, they might use something like a sovereign wealth fund, which is different from a reserve. A reserve is for security, while a sovereign fund is for investment and profit. Norway, for example, uses its oil wealth to invest in global assets. If the US creates a similar fund, altcoins like XRP, Solana, and Cardano could be included as strategic investments. Regardless of what happens next, this move is history in the making. If the US Bitcoin reserve succeeds, Bitcoin could easily break $100,000 or even $1 million per coin. If zero capital gains tax is introduced, it would spark massive institutional adoption and bring crypto into the global financial system like never before. But the big question remains, should the US only hold Bitcoin or should it also invest in other cryptos? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And remember, always store your crypto securely. Never leave it on exchanges. If you want to learn how to properly store your Bitcoin, check out the free security checklist in the description. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more finance and crypto content. I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe and happy investing.